let's talk Little Pines. And this is the only time we're going to say this word. There's not going to be any talk of batches this week. Okay.
Oh my God.
None of that. None of that. I think that people have been scared away. So hopefully the 10s and 10s come back. I know there was a few that were enamored by the talk last week, but that was pretty deep. We had.
Do I need to issue an apology?
No, there's no.
I think I do.
Necessary. All right, then go ahead. If you feel
I think a lot of people didn't like the episode because.
Papa's popping and locking. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
This week's episode is brought to you by Sizzle Popcorn, the official popcorn of Poppin' Mag's Pinecast. Choose from a variety of delicious flavors including lightly salted, cheddar, salt and vinegar, Mexican chili, maple syrup, and, even ketchup. The perfect snack for any occasion. Use promo code POPPINMAGS at checkout for an additional 10% off. That's POP_MAGS. This week's episode is brought to you by Theta Pendants. Find the perfect gift for yourself or the NFT lover in your life. Choose from a wide variety of available options or inquire about a custom print. Each pendant is made of stainless steel and is shipped with tracking information. You can find them on Twitter at PendantsTheta. If you have a product you would like to exposure for, then promote it on Pops and Mags Pinecast.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 28 of Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, I was on poppinmags.com this week and I noticed a little update.
Really?
Yeah, was that you?
Who
Because I know
was
it wasn't me. So if you go on there, guys, we actually have a count up from how many days it's been since we were told we can take our NFTs off of Theta Drop in a few weeks. And if you go this week, around about the time this episode drops, we're going to be at 187 days.
That's over a year.
Well,
or
not
half
quite.
a year. Half a year.
Definitely over half a year. That is accurate. Yeah.
That's a new definition to a few weeks.
A few weeks is a half a year minimum at this point.
Yeah. So. Oof, that's rough. Did you see what else happened on poppinmags.com? The number one place for Papa Mags content.
That is, it's pretty remarkable actually that we are now a promo code.
Right. We have I was talking with Dev from Sizzle Dev.
Yeah, absolutely.
So popcorn and shout out. And I just decided to ask him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "We'll get you one," because it's funny because I thought it was for real content people, not us, like real creators.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I figured he'd say no, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "We'll definitely get you that, set you up with that." And I was like, "Oh no way!" So I set it up and I integrated into the website. So
now we got a link right to it, right?
Scroller on the website will take you right to through our Papa Mags.
Yeah.
And if you went on the site normally, then you could put the promo code POPINMAGS with the and sign.
Very cool. That's actually awesome. So, I'm running low from my first purchase here. I
feel like a bigger fool because I just bought some before why didn't I ask before I bought some?
Great timing on that. Great timing.
I do have terrible timing, but yeah, it might be time for you to stock up.
Yeah, honestly, I've tried them all except for ketchup. I still haven't dipped my toe in the ketchup one. I'm nervous, man.
Cheddar number one?
Dude, cheddar is what everyone thinks it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't rank it number one going into this because I kind of like unique flavors and foods.
Yeah.
So it was probably a very safe number one. At this point, I'm gonna call it my number one. I still do like the Mexican chili. I don't like it for the reason that I thought I would like it, but I still like it. But cheddar, man, it's solid.
I think you're gonna have a tough time. I think you're gonna be surprised about ketchup. It is pretty good.
Seriously?
It's seriously pretty good. It is probably my favorite. I'm probably ketchup cheddar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well,
But
cheddar will be next. Yeah.
the thing, and I think I've said this before, but just we'll step back real quick. Is we only promote stuff we like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we
don't get paid
eat
for
the
this.
popcorn. No.
Yeah.
We don't. We might get something back for them using the code, but which is
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to quit my day job.
When we use our own code.
Shout out. But it's like but it's something we eat, and I continue to purchase. He got me like a week ago because I got an email saying, hey, why don't you come back and
I got the text messages. Yeah.
And I went like, oh man, I do need some more popcorn, and I went in, and then it's like, oh, what happened? And then all of a sudden we got a promo code, and then all of a sudden they're having this like big Black Friday sale. So,
Yep.
get them next time,
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so yeah, that's how that happened. So.
Very nice. So while we're still kind of on Theta Drop, I noticed that they had another drop this past week on Friday. Another Playtato from Flix Fling for Imagine Replay.
That's right. I got mine. Did you get yours?
I did not get it yet. I believe that I am gonna get it though. I think that at this point I do want to collect, because it said something about collecting all of the golden potatoes, right? The golden Playtatos.
Sure.
So I'm gonna be. I don't think it's a bad idea to be stocking them up. I did take a look at what's available on the Flix Fling. And at this point, Imagine Replay is what it should be, right? If you're looking to have content and be a consumer of that content, that's now what they're going for. It's past the point of just like giving these tokens away for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But definitely wish them good luck. It seems like there was a lot of thought put into this drop. A lot of the multipliers seem to be under control. So hey, that's good. It seems like they're making steps in the right direction. I'm certainly still anxious and ready to see where they go.
Did you see the multipliers for the regular Playtatos?
I saw that there was some that get unlocked when you get the Flix Fling one. It was an announcement that they made on Imagine Replay. Yeah, so there's different kinds, and they were all small multipliers, right?
Yeah, they were a lot smaller, right. And it was like 4 or 5 per category, and then the weird thing is like Theta Drop, for whatever reason, doesn't care that there's an eyebrow category.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
I mean, don't know what's up about that.
Yeah, the metadata, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's there.
It is there. Yeah, absolutely. You can go to Theta Board and see it.
In Theta Drop Rarity, they didn't add the Playtatos, but he did a spreadsheet, and that was included in there.
Yeah, as it should be, because it is in the metadata.
Who'd have thought?
I was going to say something. You better remove this. Yeah, he probably won't remove it because I don't know if you guys noticed last week, botched the opening to this thing coming into it, and
like you normally do.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of times I do, but go to listen to it last week. I'm like, what? You got to be kidding me! You left it in there.
You sent me a message saying, "Hey, you screwed up on the editing." No, I didn't.
No, that was on purpose. Oh man. I did see though that the one area that I don't know if it's the golden one or the Flix Fling one, I think they are supposed to offer a pretty nice multiplier on the Watch Wednesday party. So,
Right.
I will certainly be looking into that, and set your alarm, because there's been a few times that I've missed it, and it's enough to aggravate you if you miss that on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah. And what do you need? Like 85% of it streamed?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Like that? Yeah, to get it. But you have two chances on Wednesday.
that's correct. If you're Eastern time, it's 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. So be there.
Good information.
Yeah. So we also had some more shards on Theta Drop. We had some more challenges.
A lot of this shard stuff seemed to go crazy on Black Friday, but because it's shards and it's Black Friday, I thought it became Brown Friday because of shards.
Well, that might have been your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. Afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you noticed. I probably wouldn't have if not for Theta York. But did you notice on Monday there was a challenge for the shards?
Oh. If this is what I'm thinking, where the status didn't matter, even though it said it did, for gold, silver, bronze, is that it?
Okay, it did matter. However, it was set up so that bronze, if you had bronze, you could apply for all three of them. If you had gold, there was only one that you could get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you could get triple with the bronze. You needed the OG T drop NFT, and if you had that and a bronze VIP, you could have gotten all three. So they mixed it up.
On accident or purpose?
I'm pretty sure it was on accident, but it was allowed to happen and published, and people were able to take advantage of it in the time frame, right? So hey,
they're in beta.
In beta still. But I don't know if you've noticed some of the shards now you can burn to get some actual redeemables.
I mean, okay. I'm not paying attention to the shards, but I've heard some stuff.
Okay, so basically, I think that I have 2 shards, right? So
yeah,
I guess I'm just below average as far as a bronze VIP holder, because 2 shards doesn't get you anything. If you got 4 shards, you can get a coffee cup. Okay.
And the shards are going for like $25.
Yeah, so $100 coffee cup based on shard value. I don't think it comes with coffee. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
8 shards for a beanie, and 12 for one of those like Christmas hoodie. I think it's a hoodie. So seems
That's
like
pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be getting up to 12 shards though. I would have liked that, but I only have 2 so far because I didn't have the OGT drop, and there was another one I didn't have. So
we're not going to make it.
Yeah, not making it. Just like you, my shards are worth as much as yours. So I know that I've gone on and on before about my disdain for a certain quote unquote creator that dropped on an NFT on Theta Drop. You know which one I'm talking about?
Oh man, there's so many.
Rhymes with Tit Boy.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, so not a huge Bitboy fan, but I'm going to go on the record to say that I actually watched one of Bitboy's live streams this week.
You feeling okay?
I am. I am. He basically took a big stance against FTX, blew the whistle on him a couple before most people did. And I just found it interesting, him going back and forth. And this week, he seemed to have picked a fight with the one and only Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
Right, friend of the Pinecast.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I just found that to be quite entertaining. It seems from what I'm seeing now that Bitboy is kind of like turned. It does seem like he is trying to be legit now. I don't think that covers up the errors of his ways in the past. I think that there's a lot that he did to get where he is.
How is he trying to be legit now?
It just seems like he is blowing the whistle, and he is kind of sticking his neck out to expose a lot of this stuff that's going on behind the scenes.
He's one of the bigger offenders on a smaller level.
I don't disagree.
It's
but
like the kettle calling the pot calling the.
Yeah, but that's kind of what turned me on to watching this, because it's like I hope that Bitboy and Kevin O'Leary both like expose each other, and then this whole thing, everything gets exposed. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Here's my opinion: is Bitboy's nothing. You can. This is my opinion. Follow him, listen to him if you want. Once a scammer, always a scammer. I just saw this thing today where
disagree.
I think he's in the Bahamas and he's trying to hunt down that FTX guy or something. Okay, so does ThetaZilla Club now, does he need to go to Bitboy headquarters or world headquarters and say, hey, where's my Bitboy NFT? Can I meet and greet? You know what I mean?
I think he does. Why hasn't he done that yet?
I don't know. So
I think he needs to mobilize.
We're no influencers, and I wouldn't want to be.
Nor do I want to be.
I don't want to be. In fact, do the opposite of what I do, because you'll probably succeed. But yeah, I mean, come on, man. He did the nipception. He freaking rugged these people.
I know.
He rugged them, and
there's no doubt.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm not forgiving the guy. I was interested in watching one of the shows because this whole thing, like, this has the opportunity to get explosive. So I was there with the popcorn.
We are nothing, but in the grand scheme of things, Bitboy is nothing. Okay.
Less than nothing.
Well, we're absolutely nothing. But like,
I don't disagree.
But he might have a bigger following and audience, whatever. And you know why that is. Like, we were in, I don't know when he came in. We came in kind of earlier than a lot of people now. And it was basically whoever fucking went on YouTube and put a fucking video on and started fucking pumping and dumping shit. That's and they stayed the course, and guess what? They have all these followers. Good for you, but that doesn't make you genius. In fact, I know he's not a fucking genius, because did you see the nipception?
Yeah.
So I don't need to talk about him. I don't want to give him.
I agree.
I'm not giving him any kudos or combos or any other kind of delicious treats.
Yeah.
Do you remember kudos though?
I'm not giving him kudos. No.
No, do you remember? I mean, combos and kudos. Do you know? Did you ever have kudos?
Combos for sure. Kudos sounds familiar.
It was like a hexagonal.
Okay.
Like a dimension, like not like a flat candy bar. There was like time and space in it, but then it has. Some of them were. They changed recently. I don't know if they're even still around, but usually chocolate coated. Like granola bar almost. Kudos. Proud sponsor, not of this podcast.
Yeah.
Something else. Speaking of terrible ratings, but did you see how good we've been doing in Finland lately?
No, I have not.
We've been doing good in Finland. Wow. I think one day out of a week and a half ago, I think we were a top 4 leisure and hobby on iTunes in Finland. No big deal. Has Bitboy ever done that? I don't know.
Unlikely.
Yeah, unlikely. But sorry, you were lauding Bitboy and giving him praise. I'll let you get back to it.
No, that was about it. Yeah, it is what it is. What I can promise is that if Pop and Mags ever do get into NFTs, there won't be nipples involved. So it'll be a better drop than that one.
Are we not into NFTs now?
Have we dropped an NFT? I mean, we are NFTs, I suppose.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So. But Bitboy, I mean, he did have some kind of parody on the ThetaPunks Unchained. Did he not?
Oh, yeah, he was on. Yeah, the Bitboy was on there. Yeah.
We weren't.
But we weren't.
Because
no,
we're. Yeah. exactly. So
That's
that's
fine.
what I'm saying. We're lower than.
I'd rather. Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
No,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, kudos.
But if I'm putting together a drop that's like 1 of 19, I'm not going to stop at 1. Yeah, the Bitmobile.
You still got your Bitboys?
No, dumped them. Like just threw them under the floor, like where the rug is. But hey, so let's talk little pines. And this is the only time we're going to say this word. There's not going to be any talk of batches this week. Okay.
Oh my God.
None of that. None of that. I think the people have been scared away. So hopefully the 10s and 10s come back. I know there was a few that were enamored by the talk last week, but that was pretty deep. But we had.
Do I need
what a
to
week.
issue an apology?
No, there's no
I think I
apologies
do.
necessary. All right, then go ahead. If you feel
I think
necessary.
a lot of people didn't like the episode because maybe they're not into pines, or care about those words I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah, please don't. Unless you're making cookies.
It's this is already a niche podcast as it is. Theta NFTs.
Yeah, Pinecast.
A Pinecast. So we're basically branded on a more specific type of NFT on Theta Drop, right, for the most part. And then we talk about some other stuff on Theta Drop and Open Theta. We've talked about those TNS accounts before. I guess that counts for Theta Board.
Yeah.
Theta Board, though, is very useful to look in other wallets, though.
And to get all the metadata on your NFTs.
Yes. Yeah. So where was I going with that? But yeah, so then
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. So I basically took it a little bit too far because I've wasted so much time with it. I felt like I might have wasted some people's time with that episode. But I think there was a lot of people really appreciative of the information.
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 people. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's all good though. But
I'm apologies. Apologize.
I think it's unnecessary, but everybody forgives you. But what a massive week of activity in the Pine world. I thought the main event that we were going to be talking about was this massive trade that happened what seems like forever ago at this point.
Yeah.
It was a trade between you and Chief. I have it here.
Okay.
A little 4-for-2 action is what it looked like to the naked eye.
Yep.
Chief gets the Guardian with the Theta, the T Fuel hat, the Shaolin, Anon with the plant, the Bond with the T Fuel hat, and the Prisoner with the Tri-Beam.
Well, the shoulder laser labeled shoulder laser.
Oh, shoulder laser, so bad.
But it is a Tri. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
And then in exchange for the quadder, right? You got the T Fuel hat, Theta blindfold, Theta pin, and T Fuel staker.
T Fuel blindfold.
Okay, sorry, T Fuel blindfold.
Yeah.
And then you got the red hair octo with the pine plant,
which is the 5th ranked generative non-Yoda or pine goo out there.
That is the number 5. Really?
Yeah, it goes. I think it goes. So it goes the 2 tiger blindfolds. Then it goes this. I believe this one that was in the 1 through 200 with the sword and a crown. Then it goes the black shade octopus, and then it goes mine, the one that I picked up. Which I don't know if you saw it. You can't see it, but it has a Theta earring too.
Oh,
you can't see it though. It's completely obfuscated or whatever. You can't see it. Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually didn't know that until after that. It was like I knew it was a low rank. It's ranked like 41.
Interesting.
Overall, yeah, but
so now my only surprise with that trade is that you didn't go for, or maybe Chief didn't allow that new pine that was minted by T News recently, that is similar to the one that you traded for, except he had the banana.
Well, no, we were talking. So he actually contacted me, And so since he got the other one, he said, hey, I think, he was asking about my Guardian, and I told him, because I have 2, and I go, I'd be, as long as I could remain with a Guardian, I'd be fine with trading even the good one if it was for something that, I wanted, is how it came about. And then, so he's like, hey, take a look through mine, and I'll look through yours and see what we come up with.
So that must have taken like 3 or 4 hours.
Well, yeah, we got a lot, because he did cross the 100 threshold.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. We're not there yet.
Okay, we're not there yet. So anyways, I saw both of his that he pulled with the Theta staker, or the T-Fuel staker pines with the T-Fuel hat, and one had the banana pin and the black Theta, and the other had the white and the Theta pin. And he was kind of like with me, where he'd be willing to trade one of them. And then I also said, you're probably not interested, but what about your octopus? And he was like, I could foresee, do that. So then at that, and because he also mentioned that he wanted my good bond. So obviously right there, I think I'm a little bit off of, like we're close, but I'm not there yet. Right.
I thought you were a big Bond fan too.
I am, but I traded the one awesome bond that I opened for a can with my coworker, Anthony, and that didn't go too well. I don't know if you remember that one.
Anticipating that the zombie bond, right?
right. So I still have
Guardian,
2 bond torsos, and then. So then he wanted me to throw in something, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to have to throw in something, because I'm getting 2 things better than 2 things I'm getting. Both of his were lower than both of mine, obviously. So he was trying to get the skull, the something about Mary skull with the T-Fuel in the hair.
Oh,
and
that's yours? You have that one?
Oh, yeah.
I thought somebody humble had that one.
Well, anyways, I said, I went through all those things I can't reference, all 4 of them, and it's the only one that's like that. So
that's a negative, Chief.
So I can't. So I think it's, if you ask me, I think it could be the rarest generative, at least non-Yoda out there.
Okay.
So then he goes,
it's up in the hair.
So he was like, okay. So then all of a sudden he came back then with the prisoner with the shoulder laser, tri-beam really, and then the Anon monk with the plant that I just got, that I freaking love that thing, and that was the hardest one to let go. But I was like, I am getting a lot out of this. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it goes, where you make a...
You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted more than what
it hurt. I mean, I took some lumps, but so did he.
I mean, a good trade should hurt both sides.
And it did.
As well as,
It did. And I'm gonna miss those guys, but I'm really glad with what I got. So that normally would have been like the capper of the week.
I know. Yeah, I thought that's what we were going to have to talk about this whole time, and then all of a sudden, we got a couple of key milestones that were hit. I think almost like within minutes of each other. It seems like somebody opened up their 100th can this week. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh, 100th can.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
100 cans opened. Unbelievable. What an accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, I saw our account tweeted something out about it, and because I can't say.
Yeah, our people were on that. Yeah, our people were all over that.
I'm way too humble to
absolutely.
To say that. Like, I was too humble to mention that I had that skull.
Yeah. And then like you said, Chief also crossed the century mark here with Pine ownership as well. So congratulations to Chief.
And that made 4 that have 100 pines.
Say that. Oh yeah. Yep, 4 over 100. Yeah. And I was looking.
With Aragon, just a few short.
Yeah. I was looking back in, I think March, I put something together, and I think at the time the top account holder was 90. The one that was the account that had 88 cans and 2 open ones, and that was the top account holder at the time. And I believe I don't have it in front of me, but obviously since then, it seems like the foundation of Pines has gotten a lot stronger and a lot heavier on the top. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, it's good or bad. I don't know.
Well, it seems like it is going from paper to like diamond holders. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But hey, it's quite an accomplishment. And then two of my top 5 favorite pines were both sold this week as well.
Well, so the one happened later that day.
And honestly, General, you are lucky. You are very lucky. I think that's probably my favorite pine. That's not my favorite pine that is not a character, right?
Like not already an IP, like ish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just like kind of like a made up,
like an SPS original. Like
yeah, it's an SPS. Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
I mean, that Dark Viking is just fire to me. I love that pine.
I have come around on the Dark Viking from the Dark Samurai. I like them both, but that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, like, they're both sick.
They're both very
absolutely.
good. It's just so eerie, you know.
It is.
That
it
color.
Is. The color. Yeah, the color is just money on it. General. I mean, it sucks. I think you way overpaid for it. If you want to get rid of it, give me a call. You made a huge mistake. All right.
Huge. Yeah.
And then Chief capped off his century marker with the one and only Darth Pine.
Right.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Chief Vader. Man, he updated his PFP on Discord and was just like, oof.
Yeah, and Char put that cool graphic together.
Yeah, Char. Yeah. Amazing with the additions on that thing. I got to learn how to do that.
You need to learn. You should try to learn to edit too, Popper.
I should definitely learn to edit. That's a fact. I saw that you. I think you posted something that there's 4 or 5 people, right, with all 4 pins on Twitter this week.
Yes. Yeah. There's 5 right now.
5?
Yep.
That includes me, right?
That does not include you. Get out of here.
Well, you saw that.
Get out of here.
You saw that. Popper's got the T-Fuel pin, and Rare Robot retweeted it. I think that makes it official.
I don't know. I don't know what James I think is just having some Turkey Day fun or whatever. So I was, James liked mine, and I started that roll call as it were, and you
got the like, but I got the retweet.
You got the retweet, yeah.
I mean, that kind of counts for something.
No, I think maybe it's funny, and you haven't done anything funny in a long time, so.
That certainly could be. That certainly could be.
There's did you see there was somebody else tagged on that?
No.
Will One?
Oh, yeah. Because he's what? A banana pin short? Is that what it was?
He's a banana pin short. How you
gonna do that? You're gonna get you're gonna have the T-Fuel pin covered, but you're a banana pin short.
Right, and he has his ugly T-Fuel pin up for sale right now. So on ThetaDrop.com because we can't get him off there yet.
He he poked me and said that he's got the T-Fuel pin I need. So
we'll see. You should get on that.
Well, you know what? Hey, maybe we'll have some conversations here this coming week.
Oh, right.
Live and in person.
How?
ThetaCon, baby.
Oh, that's this week.
That is this coming week, yeah. So we'll be meeting up with a lot of these guys, and I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good time.
Ooh, can't wait. I can't believe it's almost here. ThetaCon 2022.
I know. Crazy. It's already very end of November, early December. 2023, right around the corner. Hard to believe.
Will we have our NFTs off of Theta Drop before ThetaCon 2023? It's just a few days away.
That's fair. No, that's fair. ThetaCon 2023?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a few days away. Yeah. We're a few weeks from ThetaCon 2023. I don't know, man. We'll see. I sure hope so. I got Tygons waiting to start earning me some K fuel. So let's get this going.
Yeah, we're gonna have the replay token staking soon, right? Tygons, yeah. So we got to get moving quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
On that.
So I don't know if you have this up, but there was some interesting conversations had about our Thanksgiving takes in the last episode, which if anybody made it that far in the first place, congratulations.
There was 3 people.
Yeah, there was a few that surprisingly did, but do you have the response that we got up? So we did get an interesting response from Jay Sanch, friend of the podcast, and actually member of the fantasy
SSS?
football team. And doing very well.
He's doing very well. Yeah.
Possibly in first place at the time of recording.
From Thursday? Because that other guy's been freaking lights out.
Yeah, he's right up there for sure.
And Goofed was poking me because
I
poked her about her terrible finish, and she said, "How's 12th place looking?" or something like that.
Ooh.
So I kind of got wrecked on that one.
Ooh, yeah, you just left yourself wide open for it though.
I know, I did. She was like a point from the lead that week, going into that week, and then all of a sudden she had not a bad week, but yeah, she got rocked for the week. People like me and you. But anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, just why don't you read us his reply there, and we can go scientifically and break this thing down.
Thanksgiving food is the most overrated food. I'm good with one serving, and by serving I mean slice, not a huge one either, of turkey. 95% of stuffing that I've had is terrible. Pumpkin pie needs to just go away and let pecan pie have all the glory. Cranberries, canned or fresh, just no. Sweet potatoes are straight up nasty. If you are lucky enough to get some ham, count your blessings. Green beans are good, but I don't understand why, because it's the only acceptable use of a canned vegetable, and then you put condensed cream of mushroom soup on top. Wait, I think I know why they are good. It's the Frenchy onions on top that people really like. The goodness of green beans is directly proportional to the amount of Frenchy onions on top. Also, carbs are the real gem. Give me all the rolls or croissants. Garlic mashed potatoes, no gravy though. Why? The mashed potatoes were that good to begin with, then they wouldn't need gravy. It's like putting A1 on a nice steak unless it tastes really bad. Keep that stuff away. So in summary, a tiny bit of turkey, a little ham if you are lucky, bread and bread and bread, some green beans because you don't eat them any other time of the year, but make sure you get plenty of those Frenchy onions, mashed potatoes, and finish it off with some pecan pie. All the rest is food that the Pilgrims would be ashamed to be associated with. But let's be real. The real reason we love Thanksgiving is because there is no school or work and because we get to spend time with the family. The positive association with family makes us think the food is really better than it is. And then there's a picture of Snoopy in Woodstock, and Snoopy is carving a turkey at a table.
All right.
That's from Peanuts. It's a comic strip cartoon.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, there's quite a bit to unpack there. I'd like to get your initial thoughts on some of these takes.
So I will say turkey's good. I wish I had some ham. No green beans. I don't care if they're with Frenchy stuff. Mashed potatoes. I don't know what he's trying to get with garlic mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put gravy on my potatoes. I'm gonna put gravy on my turkey.
Well, yeah. And you want it to be edible.
And we didn't have any, but I do agree pecan pie is superior, for sure. That's irrefutable.
Yeah, I don't
So I
eat
think
pumpkin at all. Pumpkin,
I don't
nothing.
mind it, but I think I'd rather have the pecan.
I don't eat that either. No thanks, not for me. You guys can have it.
Yeah, I stayed away from.
What
We
about
don't
stuffing?
even. Yeah, well, yeah, we had stuffing. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, so we kind of have two Thanksgivings. We have one part of the family come up here for Thanksgiving, and we cook. And when I cook, we cook ham. All right, no turkey. It's nobody eats it. The first couple of years we did it, I got left with 15 pounds of turkey, and it's just like, dude, like, I'm not. If no one's gonna eat it, I'm not doing it. My mother-in-law brings this giant lasagna, and it's like everybody just wants to eat that, and no turkey gets eaten. So skip the turkey. We made ham. The ham was pretty much killed. I was shocked. It was delicious. Ham over turkey all day. Check mark on that one. Now, we also go over to my parents for Thanksgiving part due, and they make more traditional turkey, stuffed turkey, all the fixins that you can imagine. And the turkey is okay. Like I don't hate it. I eat the turkey. It was good. Needs the gravy for sure. But the beauty of the turkey is the stuffing in it. And you can't beat the stuffing that's cooked in the bird. And that's just a fact.
I don't know anything about that.
So did your parents not stuff the turkey? You had stuffing.
Yeah, it was in a pan. It was prepared
And there was
in a pan.
none that was stuffed in the bird?
No. I think that's something that they do on TV. I don't think that's real life, other than you.
Come on. No, dude. No.
I've-
You are so in the minority on this.
I've
There's
seen
no
it on
doubt about it.
TV, sure. I don't think I've experienced it ever. Because I don't know why you're sticking delicious stuffing up there.
Because that's where it cooks. It cooks inside the turkey. I don't know what.
Well,
all right.
Well, I guess
Wow.
we'll see what our 3s and 3s after last episode are going to have to say about that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Sweet potatoes are bad. I disagree with that completely. Sweet potatoes
Yeah, that's
are
a
awesome.
terrible take.
Awful take.
He's saying carbs, but he's no gravy on the mashed potatoes. And,
yeah, I don't agree with that.
And no sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And I don't.
What's up with
the
that?
difference between sweet potatoes and yams? Is there a difference?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think that face value they're the same, but when somebody calls them yams, like to me they're like the candied yams, and they're like they come with all this like Caro syrup and just crap.
Okay.
Which I don't eat that. Like I'll eat mashed sweet potatoes, or we make like sweet potato fries sometimes, and they're so good. I don't know, like sweet potatoes are awesome. So I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Green beans, I actually had this argument this week. I'm not putting cream of mushroom soup in green beans. I don't care what you put on it. Like I like green beans, but I don't need like cream of mushroom mixed with, like, it's just unnecessary to me.
You use your green beans and you dip it in ranch.
No, absolutely. No, stop that. Rolls, absolutely. Give me the rolls. No doubt about it.
Sure.
But if I'm going pie, I'm going lemon meringue pie. That's just my take. But if it's lemon meringue pie, it's got to be the one my mom makes, or I'll just throw it in the garbage. I don't even care. I'm not trying it. It doesn't. She's ruined lemon meringue pies for me. She makes the best one. I've had many others, tried them, and I refuse to try anymore. They're just garbage. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So if it's a lemon meringue that someone's trying to give you and it's not by your mom, you treat it like mayo.
I'd rather eat pumpkin pie. And I never would eat pumpkin pie. Just not into it. If you want to make me a pie, make me a blueberry pie or an apple pie. no one's trademarked that for me yet, so it's safe.
Okay. Well, hopefully that puts an end to that.
Yeah, no, but that was I wanted to do this last night with you, and you were just like, "Oh, dude."
I had some leftovers, and I just didn't move.
Yeah, it's been a heavy week of hitting the feed bag, as my father says. But it's been good. So yeah, I don't know. You got anything else you want to bring up, or is this goodbye till Friday at ThetaCon?
I think it is. I think it is.
Very well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one more than you did last week.
I enjoyed last week's. What are you talking about? You talking about our listener?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I thought you were humble, but you weren't being humble there.
No, I was. I thought I liked my episode last week.
I enjoyed it too, and I did think it was very informative. It was a deep dive. I think you should actually make a college course out of that.
Oh God.
You're certainly ready to drop some generatives of whatever you want to do at this point.
Oh yeah. I'm clamoring to do that.
All right, man. Well, hey, listen, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everyone out there did. And we got MetaChain going live here in a few days. So that's pretty cool.
That's scary. It's also scary.
Yeah, it is scary. But hey, we're looking forward to seeing a few of you guys at ThetaCon. And yeah, should be a good time.
Dude, I'd be excited to see anyone who wanted to say hi.
Yeah, but there's only going to be a few. I feel like there's only a few. Like there's a lot of people that I want to see there that aren't going to be there. So yeah, but everyone that's going to be there, it'll be a lot of fun to meet up, check it out, say hi. Put a face behind the pine, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Definitely.
All right, man. Well, enjoy your evening, and I'll see you soon.
Check you later.
All right. Adios.
Amigos.
Ciao.
Bella. You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a treat at feedthecat.theta. Pops and Mags is a scumbag hat production in association with Kyle's Hot Tub.